Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're taking a look at True Crime Streets of LA. This was originally released in 2003, which was, I think, a couple years after GTA 3 kind of popularized this genre. This is a pretty obscure game these days, but it was the first open world game I ever played, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's criminally underrated, because this game does a lot of stuff that's pretty impressive. Let's check the chat real quick, and Niji Tech Pro, you're going to be 29. Damn, everybody's getting old these days. Let's see. Didn't enjoy the graphics. I thought this game's graphics were pretty alright. I mean, especially for 2003. Now, this is the PlayStation 2 version of the game. I originally played the Xbox version, which looks slightly better, but eh. I mean, PS2 and Xbox around this time would kind of look pretty much the same, unfortunately. I mean, the Xbox did have more processing power, but, you know, if you're a developer, you want it to run on both. So what this effectively is a open-world third-person shooter with a 1980s styled plot.
I call it the City of Angels. Funny, in my 30 years here, I haven't seen a single one. My old friend Henry Wilson used to say, people dare to dream here. He liked that about LA. I'd say, whoa, dreaming will get you killed. Maybe I was right. Nobody knows what happened to Henry all those years ago, but whatever it was, he didn't deserve it. Well, I ain't walking the beat no more. It's all new kids today protecting the fools from the wise guys, the crooks from the psychopaths. Henry's oldest son, Nick, of all people, is one of those kids. I hear he's a hell of a cop, but will he live to see the sunset? I don't know. And there are times I just want to tell Nick, give it up, kid, go be a lawyer or a doctor or something, but it ain't my place. Besides, it would be a disservice to his old man. See, there are unanswered questions here, and I know that one day someone will get to the truth. What happened to Henry was a true crime. And if there's one man who deserves to find out the truth, it's his son, Nicholas Kang Wilson. This is his story.
I mean, it definitely has a lot of class starting up. I mean...
the prodigal son returns, huh? Hey, Johnson, since when does LAPD issue weapons to meter maids? Always quick to pick a fight, eh, Kang?
Hey, Johnson, how about that time a stray bit you in a wiener, huh?
Shut your mouth, you old loser.
Up yours, pal. Don't mind that chooch, Nick. Let me tell you, it's great to have you back.
Whoa, George, you're jumping the gun. I haven't agreed to anything just yet.
You should. It would have made your old man proud. If you
That
were
neck
mine
animation.
and you didn't take this opportunity, I'd beat the living crap out of you. Then you said, sure, I'll take the opportunity. Or at least cried like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Easy, old-timer. I just came in to brush up.
Aim for the paper. And kid, maybe think about firing one piece at a time. Saves an arm for the senoritas, you know what I mean?
Nah, double the pleasure, double the fun. If you got enough ammo, that is.
Well, you know, Nick, what you could do is have this thing called a auto-loading pistol. I mean, it allows you to reload faster. But then it is just a video game after all. Yeah, you can tell this is a bit of an antiquated game just because he's rocking snub-nosed 38s. I mean, what are you, a boomer, Nick? Let's assume he's like in his late 20s. He is now going to be about 50 years old. So yeah, everybody getting old. So yeah, the third-person combat isn't too bad, but most of the time you're not even going to be shooting anybody. You're just going to be like beating people up. What's really annoying though is the game does not remind you what the arrest command is, and you really need to know that. I mean, snub-nosed 38s. I mean, I like how he doesn't actually reload. Now, the game's a little twitchy. I'm not sure if that's emulation or if it was always like that. It might have been. R1 and circle. I think that's what that is, yeah. PS2 is just easier to emulate than GameCube. GameCube still has a lot of problems. And for whatever reason, I can't get it to go faster than 30 FPS.
Nice shooting, Nick. I'd hate to be in your crosshairs.
Chief, I wonder how you found me here. Hey, George?
Leave George out of it. Here. I'm sure you've seen all this. 5 bombings this month. 9 dead. All mom-and-pop outfits in Chinatown.
You know it's the Triad.
Exactly. No one's talking. No one wants to touch it. It's gotten worse. I need an answer, Nick. Now.
Come on, Chief. I'm suspended. Remember?
Nick, this is EOD. Elite Operations Division. A special unit with jurisdiction over the entire city. The badge is yours. Just say the word.
I don't know, Chief.
Nick, you can get closer to these guys than anyone else.
Okay. But I'm gonna do it my way.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Meet me at the station ASAP.
All right, Chief. See you later, George.
So one of the big differences between this and a lot of the other open world games of the time, and I think even today, is it does rate you on how many people you run over or shoot or otherwise unalive. And it you'll get less points if you end up inadvertently taking people out like that.
Time to hit the road.
So you look in the lower right, you'll see the little hippie symbol there. What that is, I like how I just smashed down the tree with the car, because you know what, I'm not gonna drive like real life. So that little hippie symbol in the lower right, that's how many people are alive. And if you get, the more you kill, the less points you get, the worse the ending's gonna be. The game will also kind of rate you on how much destruction you do, but it's not as important as how many people you end up taking out. So you just kind of got to be careful with that. I'll read that chat message in just a second so I don't, like, smash into somebody by accident. Come on, get out of my way, you idiots. Now, you can lose this mission, and it'll just kind of change the story a little bit, but obviously you want to succeed in all the missions to get the best ending.
Time to spare.
And getting the best ending is not easy. Like, this game is actually legitimately hard. I figured out.
Oh, good. Right on time.
Nice digs, Chief. Excuse me. Sure beats the old precinct.
Nick, meet Rosie Velasco.
Great, I'll have a...
Oh, the graphics on that computer.
Nick, Rosie's your new partner.
Well, in that case, make it a bourbon.
Screw you. Chief, I've heard of this loose cannon and there's no way I'm working with him.
Fine by me. You know I work alone.
This is the way it is, Nick. Someone's got to keep an eye on you.
I guess I should have read the fine print, huh?
Oh, grow up. Come on, you two. Go grab a bite of the China Bistro. Get to know each other.
Yeah, whatever. But you drive yourself, you got it?
Suit yourself.
Hey, Nick. Welcome to the EOD.
Yeah, the voice acting cast for this game is remarkably good, especially for 2003. End of Judgment. Never heard of it. And yeah, emulating PS1 and 2 games is a great way to save money on games, because those games are actually worth playing, especially PS2. And I still say that 2005 is pretty much the best year in gaming for me, because like it had the best first-person shooters, it had the best third-person shooters. Sadly, it's just games aren't made with the same frequency as they were at this point in time. And yeah, she does kind of remind me of Amanda Waller as well. I mean, long before Suicide Squad was a thing, although okay, let's go ahead and save. This game is actually remarkably difficult. You can solve the different little street crimes that show up now and again. The thing about this game compared to other open world games is it doesn't get too boring. It doesn't get too dull. The map's pretty huge. Oh crap! Like they expect you to get over here fast. Blast him! You know, when I was trying to record game footage for a video I'm doing on this, like I could not get combat to spawn. Like, I could not get it. Like, everybody would just surrender before I could actually, you know, shoot anybody, which I guess is, like, close to real life, but still. It didn't make for a very good, recording session. Oh, she did Amanda. Oh, I bet the Chief voiced Amanda Waller in the Justice League animated series. Silent Hill, Armored Core. Yeah, all those work on PCSX too. I never really got into Silent Hill. I never was a big survival horror guy. Or at least not that kind of survival horror, I guess you could say. This is an absolutely massive map, and it's really impressive that the PS2 was able to do something like this. Stop the not the Activision video games. Yeah, hopefully it's Veilguard. Or that god-awful sounding Indiana Jones game. So that Indiana Jones game came out a while back, a couple months ago, and I actually watched a video on it. It sounds really, really boring. Mainly some kind of a stealth action sort of thing. This was the kind of mission I kept getting when I was trying to get footage for this bloody thing. Come on. That's basically a minimum of damage. Now you can easily get killed in this game. It's really annoying. Got him. Oh no, you don't, asshole. You know, I'm glad I'm actually getting hostile enemies for the stream. Difficult, but also fair. Yeah, this game is not too impossible. Weirdly enough, a game like Simpsons Hit and Run is remarkably difficult. Despite that, it's really fucking dull. Like, Simpsons Hit and Run, it has basically the same 3 mission types over and over again. Whereas this game has a little more randomness to it. People describe Deus Ex in World War II. Oh, that Indiana Jones thing. Deus Ex is way better than that Indiana Jones thing, though. Even the first one.
Active units respond. Hold 5 for fugitive driver evading officers. Suspect is armed. Shots fired. Proceed with caution.
Now, see, this was the first mission I got when I was trying to get some footage. I had to try to find some of these cars. And Nick Kang's car is really good. Blast him! Get out of the way, civilians! Ugh. Really, civilians? You're just gonna walk right in front of me? Yep. Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I actually got that working on GameCube. That is pretty fun. And like, Hulk just like annihilates everyone. Back when Hulk actually, you know, got to be tough. I didn't mind Professor Hulk like some did, but still though. He needed to be a little less, you know, wimpy. He'd have a little bit of Rage Hall. A little bit. Come on, get him over there. Don't hit the civilians. Alright. Crap! No, stop pointing at the building wall, you idiot! And so, basically this is more or less a documentary of Los Angeles, circa 2000 today. Like, Dragon Yakuza, Pirate in Hawaii. I still need to try those Yakuza games. I don't know, is this game in any way like Yakuza, though? Because, like, I assume Yakuza is like you're going through, like, a city fighting crime to a certain extent, despite being a member of a criminal agency, I guess. I've never played any of those games, so... Usually in this game, you just punch people, but I'm getting a lot of people shooting at me for some reason. Okay, I think we did enough street crime. Let's just go ahead on, get on with the plot. We actually do end up beating somebody up here.
Okay, what have we got here?
Dueling chefs. It actually does have a good sense of humor to it, too.
Whoa, easy,
Get out of the way, idiots.
Nick Kang live from the crime scene.
And hello, John Doe. Any good Batman games?
Partner you are. You didn't even order for me.
Look, partner, I know the chief trusts you, but I've heard my share of stories. You are bad news.
Yeah, I knew you were the classic goody two-shoes the minute I saw you. Probably still have your communion dress neatly hung up in your closet.
You don't know me. I used to run with more than a few Latino gangs. I made mistakes, but I was lucky enough to get a second chance, and no one's gonna ruin it for me.
I said no. Please leave.
Huh? Sorry, Rosie, what'd you say?
I come here to collect. Where the money?
I already pay that triad every week, but this too much.
You not listen? I burn your place.
What do you know, Rosie? It's my lucky day. Not only have I met your charming self, but I'll be closing this triad case by midnight. Yo, tough guy! Over here.
I love this cutscene. But yeah, a good Batman game for the PS2 would actually be Batman Begins. It's sort of like a Batman Arkham Asylum 0, because it has some similar combat. I'm trying to remember the controls here. It actually has a pretty in-depth brawling engine here. And you do have to learn the combat. Like right now I'm just button mashing, but later on, a number of boss fights, you have to know what you're doing, otherwise you will die every time. The final boss is ridiculously tough. Like, it took me, I don't know how many tries, without save states! Now, of course, he will just get...
Some more friends to help you out.
He's gonna get right back up.
You're dead, man! You hear? Dead!
What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, you can't hear me either.
I'd like to meet this guy too in real life at some point.
I'm gonna work with you. You're out of control. I don't need this shit.
Rosie?
I gotta tell you, though, the animation on these 3D models are actually pretty good. Like, the hands actually have individual fingers, which was a hard thing for the PS2 to do. I mean, even as of 2005, some games couldn't even do individual fingers. And yeah, there is a good PS1... Actually, there's two good PS1 Spider-Man games.
Wait! You forgot your fortune cookie!
I know what it says. Beware of nutcases. Ah! Let me go!
Rosie!
You both die!
Shit! Rosie, let me see where you're...
What are you doing? Get him!
Freeze!
Blast him!
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap. You know what? I'll take the casualty. How many shots is this guy gonna take?
Kicking ass and taking names.
I'll take the collateral damage. All we gotta do is just arrest somebody at some point. And so this is a pretty good intro. I mean, it tells you everything you need to know. It's a little bit funny. It's a little bit dramatic. It very much has a lot of 80s to it. There's a level we're not going to get to, unfortunately, just because it's way late in the game, where you do have to fight a dragon as a bit of a reference to Big Trouble in Little China. But yeah, there's two good PlayStation 1 Spider-Man games. You got the basic Spooderman game, and then you've got Spider-Man 2 Inter Electro, which is slightly better, but not quite as fun. It's slightly better in some ways, but not quite as fun as the first.
Units in area come in. Reports
I need a new
received of
car.
hit on unknown target by one or more suspects in vehicle. Exercise caution. Proceed to location.
You're actually trying to get both cars at the same time, not easy. I don't know if we're gonna do it. Oh, don't run into him. I'm gonna need to get this car fixed because I think it's seen better days. Just saying. Yeah, I have sleeping dogs, but I never got around to it. It's a mid-tier path. It's been a long time since I've actually played the entire game. Eventually, this year I'm gonna do that. Because I do want to do a full retrospective of this game, because it does need to be played. And, well, this is a game you can definitely get off of archive.org. Oh, you actually can buy this game? Huh. Did I really just cause another casualty? Wow. I'm gonna blame the chat. How dare you, John Doe. When I was recording this for a review, or for a mini review, I didn't get any casualties. Come on, get over there. Let's see, are they gonna surrender? No. Nope, they're not gonna surrender. Whoa! I guess you could say I'm on fire, right? Everybody's going hostile. But I could not get anyone to go hostile when I was trying to record this earlier. I mean, like, everybody just kept surrendering, and it's like, God damn it, I just need 50 seconds of me shooting. When I was working for CGR, I never actually met anybody. It was actually really kind of self-contained. Is based on this game. Huh, I did not know that. Stop the street fight. Okay, here we go. Maybe I can actually get, like, oh. Smack him. I like how I'm just beating up a random Karen. It's beautiful. I cannot quite pull off the combos because I do not remember how to do that yet. Okay, so... Come on, grab her! Wow, Nick Kang is strong. He could just smash out a whole tree.
Who the hell do you think you're shooting at?
But go, come on, run! The controls are a little twitchy, but still fun. Come on, grab her! So the one enemy I've had the most trouble with in the entire game so far is a Karen. Who knew that Karens were... Man, she's tough. Tried to play this on the 360, but the emulation frame rate was terrible. Damn. Yeah, sometimes the 360 couldn't play certain games. It could run Doom 3 really well. The stripper part. Oh my. It's kind of mean. Big fuss about Scooby-Doo fan. I did not know that.
Stop! I'll be commandeering your vehicle.
I
Okay, let's see what this baby can do.
I don't think the taxi's gonna do that great, but you know what? They'll never see it coming. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade the guns, although the guns in this are a little silly. So right now we've got the double 38s. So when we upgrade the pistols, we can upgrade them to 40 caliber revolvers? That seems like Nick is just being an asshole. It's like, why would you not just get pistols, you idiot? Yeah, AI does have a bit of a issue with voice actors. I kind of am somewhat disdainful of that because, like, if you want to have a fan production and you don't have the money for voice actors, but so long as you're not ripping off real people, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And AI still doesn't sound quite as good as a real person. Makes the Yakuza games probably the top 5. Huh. Once again, I should probably play those. I just never have time to play anything because of, well, life. Yeah, today I got the ultimate video for next month, or this month, because it's February 1st. It's like, where is the year going now? A full retrospective of the early 2000s. I review like 40 games in like 47 minutes. Some AI voices can sound pretty good. I like the Hank Hill country music cover. Was completely non-profit. Makes sense. 8 bullet capacity, 4 shots per second. I'm not entirely sure this is a real... This might just be a video game, but I'm not sure that's a real revolver. All I can say is the devs must be like real boomers since they're using revolvers. Revolvers are useless. I would love a range like this. This would be the greatest thing ever. Because you would actually have to, you know, use some kind of tactics. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want the targets to break after you shot them. And you'd have to be careful that if you're using steel, you wouldn't get a bunch of shrapnel to the face. But this would still be a pretty good training aid. But still, 40 calibers. We're gonna be using moon clips. I think he's just a boomer. Speaking of boomers, though, there was a boomer just today that was using a .357 Magnum revolver to defend himself from a carjacker. Needless to say, it was super effective. Do not underestimate .357 Mag. King of the Hill is a classic. I mean, it's mostly realistic. Mostly. Well, except for there's an episode where, like, the marching band beats up a mascot. Needless to say, marching bands don't do that. I always wanted that 357 Kunin. Unfortunately, those things are ridiculously expensive. We're talking like $2 grand.
The bullet went right through. Mad as hell, though.
What can I say? I told you I work alone.
Geez, point made. I'll have Rosie work intel for you from now on.
A desk job, huh?
Speaking of intel, I hope you learned something. Bistro owner ain't talking.
Well, the punk's pretty clueless. FOB, fresh off the boat, but it sounds like he was doing a little hands-on training for a guy named Fang, the one I saw take off in the Beamer.
Good. I've got an APB out on that car.
Well, I ain't holding my breath. Let me know if anything develops. Pavement's calling my name.
And the younger generation doesn't know what a boomer is. They basically equate boomer with old. Oftentimes they will assume people are older than they really are, or assume that someone who just looks old is a boomer, despite the fact that they'd be too young to be one. Really? I accidentally shot somebody? They were coming right at us! I swear! I'm gonna blame the chat. Anthony Jordan, it's your fault. It's all your fault. You did it. But yeah, the thing is, people hate on the boomers because they assume they're responsible for all the economic crap that's been going on, but they really aren't. Get out of the way, you idiots! We gotta stop the street crimes. And yeah, the Gen X is not a... Gen X is a fairly tough generation, yeah, but like the World War II generation would in fact be a generation that went through a lot worse, because you did have that depression, which you couldn't make up the lack of money with technology, which is what we kind of have done today. Blast him! I do like the sound effect for this revolver, though. I mean, if you were born in 1920, you were screwed. Blast him! Chase him down! That run animation, though, very rubbery. Okay, we gotta get him. We gotta get him. Man, how much health did he have? So how many shields you get is kind of like determined how is like your XP. So I'm doing really bad right now because everybody's trying to kill me in this game, and I've accidentally hit some. The civilians were coming right at us, so we had to defend ourselves from the civilians. Totally had to do that. You know, I hate to. I don't really want to make that joke because that's actually happened in real life just recently. There was a hire of, shall we say, let's just put it this way, there was an incompetent police officer, I forget where, took a firearm from a legal concealed carry holder and then accidentally, negligently discharged that firearm into the concealed carry holder. Thankfully, she was fired. So yeah, I kind of want to make the joke of like, the civilians were coming right at us, but that did happen in real life, so, Okay, we got another street crime we gotta stop. Let's see, will they surrender?
Whoa. Another bottom feeder hassling a civilian. Time
Oh,
for protective serve.
Will he surrender? The answer is no. Man, they're all going nuts. So the 2 plane crashes, yeah, that thing is that DEI or is it just... I'm not sure if it's DEI or if it's the crisis of competency, which has been going on for a while. I mean, this is nothing too new. Let's just say I'm glad that we got Cheeto dust in the air so that hopefully we can start trying to fix some of that. Because a lot of good candidates were turned away for, shall we say, less than reasonable reasons. Okay, let's go ahead and go and try to accomplish a mission. I've got, like, no extra deaths I can make because all these people keep going nuts and trying to shoot me. It's like real life. I mean, we could try to follow the traffic laws, but where the fun in that be? But yeah, people hate on the boomers because they equate that with old, and they like to say that the old people had it better, which they didn't really, but whatever.
I think I'll check this spot out.
I have no idea if this city is actually in any way similar to the real Los Angeles, because I've never been there, thankfully.
Hello? Anyone order?
Oh, this is another fight. I think that's his brother.
The superior man acts before he speaks. Or is it the other way around? It won't matter after I'm done with you, Confucius. Let's rumble.
Okay, let's go ahead and save.
Nah, I'd rather be defenseless.
There is a lot of fighting in this game. And as you can see, it's a fairly deep combat system, too. Like, you actually have to try. And I don't know if it was a SIG pistol or not. Main thing about SIGs is they get a bad rap, but they're not as discharge happy as people say they are. Okay, I'm gonna save just in case he starts kicking my ass. Yeah, I've seen that, and I'm very happy to see that too. Oh man, they're doing they're saying all kinds of stupid crap about the great Cheeto-ness, saying that it's his fault for the planes. It's like, really, he's been in office for less than 2 weeks. Come on, people. Try harder. And smack him!
You got nothing.
I've probably not played this game in almost like 20 years. I can still remember it. This is a good game. It deserves so... I hope it doesn't get remade, because they'll just ruin it, but this deserves more love. RetroArch is good for emulating a lot of older stuff. Sega Genesis, Master System, Nintendo, SNES, stuff like that.
Not bad, big brother. I was getting worried you'd lost it. I see you've been busy opening new gyms all around town. I'm going franchise. Can you believe it? King's Chinese Laundry, less starch per stiff.
Nick, stop screwing around. The Beamer's been spotted at the Red Lantern.
Shoot, got a tip, bro. I'll catch you later. No worries, you've got free admission, 24/7. Just stay out of trouble, okay?
Alright, see you, John Doe. Opinions on Beretta handguns. They're pretty good. I mean, I got a Beretta 92. That thing's built like a tank, although the rear sight needs to be replaced. Because it's shooting really, really, really low. Just haven't gotten around to that yet. Wildfire 35. You actually have, you know, firefighters that have the tools to actually do what they need to do. What? Whatever next. RetroArch is also good for N64 as well. There's a number of... Oh, crap. It's one of those things where you actually have to play it somewhat perfect. Not as bad as that Simpsons game, though. I need to stream that one day, but... Simpsons game, pretty boring, though. Oh, crap, no! Don't hit the civilian! I don't want to lose the points. I mean, human life and the sanctity thereof. N64 emulation has gotten really good over the years, though, to the point where you can pretty much emulate anything. You can definitely emulate Rogue Squadron and Battle for Naboo. Oh man, it's gonna be a photo finish! Okay, I don't think... Yeah, we didn't make it.
Oh man, in this traffic, I got a chance.
Yeah, race to the bar, my ass. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go! We're in a sedan! We're in a Geo! Well, we're not gonna make it if we keep smashing into the wall. That's probably not gonna help. Alright, come on, let's do it, let's do it. That's what that was. There was dieting fads even back in the early 2000s. I think like the current one is Ozempic. It's like, you know what the best way to diet is? Don't eat shit food. I mean, that's the easiest thing to do. Like, drink water. There's this stuff called water. Earth blood, we call it. Oh, crap. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, I was right there. I put in my time. I can use save states. Alright, we're gonna do it. We need to get a car that's a lot faster than this. Because you can like with the other with GTA games, you can get cars that are actually, you know, useful. Oh crap! Stupid civilians! Don't you realize? Haven't you ever lived in Houston? Cars drive like this all the time. You think I'm joking? You should see these people, especially at like 2 o'clock on a Saturday. They're insane. The civilians in this game aren't that bad. The ones in Prototype are way worse. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 12 seconds. I totally meant to smash that newspaper box. Go, go, go. 2 seconds. Ah! Aha! 28 pounds since October. Not bad. Yeah, that would be kind of worrying, having a wildfire that close.
No! Hey! Step away from the barkeep. You'll have a death wish.
Oh, he's got a knife. Smack him. That knife looks like it's made out of wood. Like I said, there's a lot of punchy, kicky, kicky in this game. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to reload the save because this guy's a lot tougher.
Roll up, bitch.
One of the best parts about this game, though, is it does have that personality. Because the guy they got to voice Nick does a really good job. The actual script is really good. I mean, when we talk about wokeness and stuff like that, it's mainly just bad or really cringe-inducing writing. Like, whereas this has a lot of fun writing. You know, it's really kind of irreverent, but it's serious when it needs to be. Recently, there's been a lot of anger towards the comic book industry again. They made Cyclops into a psychopath, where he's like, I may not have nukes, but I got mutants and we'll destroy the world! It's like, why do they keep doing my boy Cyclops dirty all the time? I think they've been doing that for 20 years. I might win this fight. Got him.
Yeah, I still got it.
3rd month you had a soda. Nice. I recommend, like, if you're gonna like drink soda as like a just like a snack or something, drink like a half a glass or something. Like, don't drink a full thing.
Hey, he's getting away. Sorry about the mess.
Hey, come back! Free drink!
Marvel Knights run a Punisher. The problem with X-Men is they're a franchise that's easy to do wrong, and it's one of those things where you get like people who have like a bunch of save.
This is Nick Kang in pursuit of another dumbass criminal.
But there's a lot of writers for X-Men that do that more just to like get pity points or social points. The worst thing about X-Men now is like they turned... Oh crap. Like how you can just take 2 bullets to the kneecap.
You can't outrun a bullet, sucker.
Stupid civilians, get out of my way!
I got you figured out, mister.
Oh, come on! I like how I'm gonna get run over by this asshole. Really? Okay, let's reload the save.
This is Nick Kang in pursuit of another dumbass criminal.
But yeah, poor Cyclops gets cucked, kind of, by Wolverine. Kind of. They turn Cyclops into, let's just say they become a bit unconventional with the genders. Which seems... Oh! Remind me never to live in California. It seems very dangerous here with all the, you know, insane criminals. Doesn't look like those gun laws are helping any. Pistol whip him. Smack him. I'd fuck it, just shoot him. I like how just a random dude with a knife is this much of a boss. Your car is on fire. I have literally filled it with so— oh crap, it's gonna blow! Please tell me I'm not gonna lose the mission if he doesn't get out. Okay, well I did not mean for him to die, but well, whatever. Here, Spider-Man, Fantasy 4. Let's see, basically a commentary called Bleach Japan. Huh. Okay.
Piece of cake, Chief. Dropped him off at the precinct. He's one of Jimmy Foo's posse.
Jimmy Foo?
Yeah, I know. Jimmy Smalltime. He must be working for someone bigger. I'm heading to Jimmy's place now.
Nick, just be careful.
Let's save. Oh yeah, one of the oh, we can solve more street crimes.
Here I come.
Okay, we're -1 on the yin-yang meter. I forgot what that was called till one of y'all mentioned it in the chat. Okay, let's try to get that a little higher, because that will impact the ending, I think.
Active units respond.
So like when I first played the game, I didn't pay attention to any of that, and so like it was like -99. It was a lot higher than that. Oh, here he comes. Minimal damage? Jay Delino. Psst. I would love to buy some Puma tennis shoes. They are great. Come on. Well, Jay Delino is gonna need some new tires, unfortunately. Oh, and a new front end. Well, watch out for the bus. I like how this little car, this little sedan. See, this is the kind of mission I kept getting when I tried to record the gameplay footage the first time. Something that was like impossible. Come on, come on, come on. Now you notice there's no music in the game, and that's because, well, this has a lot of early 2000s rap music, which I gotta tell you, if you actually pay attention to the lyrics, that's some pretty bad music, and I don't think I would want, not only are there copyright issues, of course, but, you know, there is, let's see, is he gonna surrender? No, he's not.
Yo, dude, I give up, aight?
Okay, now let's see if I can actually arrest him.
Yo, dude,
Yep.
I give up, aight?
Hey, those cuffs look good on you.
Okay, there we go. And see, he's still alive. Whereas he's totally alive still, and that car is mostly intact. I mean, the repair will only cost as much as the car. Ugh, I got in a wreck once where I still had liability insurance. I got a quote to get it repaired, and the repair quote was as much as the car was worth. Needless to say, I didn't get it repaired. Although, the silver lining for that was just the fact that me and my stepfather actually fixed it ourselves. It was a big bonding moment, so it all worked out in the end. It does affect things after the 3rd chapter. Okay. The preservation subreddit, obscure anime. Yeah, you can find obscure anime like on archive.org and places like that. Archive.org also has some downloads for some obscure comics like the Jurassic Park comics. Commented on woke culture and infinite wealth. Huh. Okay. Well, on the Xbox version of this game, you could turn off the rap and have music play through the Xbox, which I thought was the most awesome thing ever, man. It's like the console has the music on it. Oh man, this was the first mission that I got for this bloody game when I started to record footage. I'm not even gonna try because you can track down like a car, and it's way harder than it should be. We saved one person's life, so I'm good. We're just gonna go complete the mission. But rap music, man, I never got into it. There was a time, though, and I don't know if people still do this today, but like there was a time if you didn't like rap music, you were considered like evil or rude or something. But I just don't like the way it sounds. I just never really liked it, and the lyrics are not very good. It's like people complained about the devil music back in the like the 50s, you know, and like if only they knew. Like Smoke on the Water is pretty tame compared to yeah. Well, they didn't go that far. They didn't go that far back in.
Whoa, look at that knife. What's he after, cattle?
Smack him.
Ladies only, but he can rip your heart out just the same.
Come on, chase him down. This is where you almost need a little bit of a sprint. Now, speaking of rap, you can actually unlock with a cheat code. Come on, blast him! Stop that ship!
I give up, ese no me moleste, por favor.
Hey, you surrendered! I don't get it. I don't get any more. A favorite SNES game? Donkey Kong Country. Oh, get a +1? He surrendered and then he tried to shoot me and he cost me a point. What an asshole. But yeah, you can unlock with a cheat code Snoop Dogg, who has fully voiced dialogue and everything. It's kind of funny, you go from like, fuck the police to playing at the inauguration. I mean, well, needless to say, we definitely live in a very interesting timeline. But yeah, my favorite SNES game will always be Donkey Kong Country. And we're getting that for Christmas of 1994. I never beat it, though. That game is ridiculously difficult. Okay, I forget what the gym is for in this game. I think it might be to, like, unlock some fighting moves? I'm curious. We're going to explore this real quick. But if it's playing in some game, mid-90s rap. Yeah, mid-90s rap, I don't think it's that bad. Shield. Oh yeah, we can get like running attacks. Okay, I knew the shields was to upgrade stuff. We're not gonna waste that on that. I think we're just gonna save that for later. Oh yeah, we gotta stop street crime. Really, fat boy? You think you're gonna take on a kung fu master? It's Carl Winslow. When Carl Winslow goes bad. I never could stand Family Matters. People loved Urkel back in the 90s. I was not a fan. Now sometimes if you draw your pistols, oh, they're gonna take me down, I think. I do not want to get taken down by Carl Winslow, so we're gonna go ahead and save. Oh crap, wow. And she was badass. Okay, now they're just gonna run.
Yo, bitch, I ain't taking no shit from you.
The voices in this game, like for the random humans, are hilarious. Like, all of this just to break up a street fight? Man, once again, I don't think I'd ever want to live in California. Okay, Carl Winslow, you know, might be famous, but I'm just saying. She was packing a bloody Uzi in her purse. Why are the Karens in this game so tough? My God. I wonder if California's solidly blue. I deserve to lose all those points. I'm actually just going to use discretion is the better part of valor. I help those who help themselves. Okay, let's actually go get some health. Because, my God, Nick Kang just got his ass kicked by Carl Winslow and a random Karen. That's just wrong.
Morphine.
Nick Kang, I don't think you want to be taking morphine. Okay, modern rap sucks, but some alternative sounds good. I don't know what modern rap even sounds like, because that's not a genre of music I listen to. And yeah, old school country is legitimately good, whereas modern stuff is just pop. Pop with a twang.
Just like my grandkids. Rude pose.
Back up. Or I can smash a fence. We can't fight a Karen, but we can fight a tatted up asshole. Why not? The power scaling in this game is tremendous. In my defense, though, I was had really low health.
Get your ass out. Thanks. I hope you've got insurance.
It's one of the most deadly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have another Johnny Cash either. But then again, you never know. You never know. There could be one that we just are unaware of now. I mean, like, when it comes to, like, say, YouTube, a lot of the really good channels are really small. Not just me. There's a number of smaller channels that I like to watch, like Red Cow and Based Politics, that are really entertaining, but have like less than 40 or 50,000 subs. Violent parole violator. That sounds good to me. Okay, let's see if I can actually just get him to surrender.
Watch it, friend. I can hold my own.
Where'd he go? He just disappeared? No, he didn't. I think he's running.
No respect.
Yeah, he's running.
Yo, bitch, I ain't taking no shit from you.
Yeah, Ray Charles is a classic too. It's his clone! Which one's the real one? Come on.
No respect.
Oh, is he gonna carjack somebody?
I'm having like one bad hair day, so don't touch.
Get out of the way, civilians! That was my car! You asshole! Decoy voice. I'm aware of that guy, but I find him to be kind of sloppy though. And Red Cow talking about James Rolfe book. Yeah, James Rolfe's book, man. On the one hand, he isn't that terrible, but at the same time, he does sound kind of like an asshole. See, like, for those who don't know, James Rolfe is the AVGN. And the book that he wrote, a movie making nerd, really made him come off as kind of self-centered, but he also comes off as really, well, not to put it too fine a point on it, a sufferer of the tism. So it's kind of remarkable what he was able to do with his life, but yeah, it doesn't do him any favors either. But see, I like Red Cow's James Rolfe content. Recently, they put up a video talking about Kick-Assia. Hour and a half long video on Kick-Assia. Man, those Channel Awesome movies, they were something, that's for sure. I didn't watch them because they looked too cringe even for that time period. Come on, we gotta... Watch out, civilians! And help those who help themselves! I'm not constitutionally mandated to protect any of you! Okay, let's see if he's gonna actually surrender. Will you surrender? Nope, you're gonna try to hit me with a broken bottle. But I don't have to shoot you, so I will get more points. Okay, let's save. Once again, I can fight Roid Man here, but I could not take down a bloody Karen. That stupid snare. Yep, there's that. And a lot of rap music is really, really, really repetitive.
Stop! I'll be commandeering your vehicle.
Come on, let me have these slightly faster than...
Nice
Slightly faster than the sedan. Suburban Nights is really dumb to boldly flee his aides. Well, I mean, police brutality is always... It's an answer. At least in Los Angeles. I mean, that was a common joke around this time, is that, like, the LA cops are very brutal. Whereas today, as far as... actually, no, they passed a law in California where you actually have to arrest people for crimes. What? I never would have guessed. Because for a while there, you could not arrest shoplifters unless they shoplifted over $900. So people were just walking in and taking everything up to $900, and so people were going out of business and everything. I'll tell you, California does not sound like a place I'd want to live. I mean, I visited California about 11 years ago, and it seemed like it was a state. It existed. But it definitely is not a place I'd want to live.
Reports of prostitution activity involving VD Debbie, a known carrier of multiple venereal...
Okay, we're going to avoid VD Debbie, because if she's a Karen, clearly Nick Kang is not a high enough power level to fight anyone like that, because, like, Karens are badass, apparently. Dual target aim. Yeah, let's go ahead and get an upgrade for the guns. I have 25 to life back in the day. I do not know what game that is.
Your only set of clothes?
Destroy 8 targets. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta try to avoid the civilian targets. See, that's a hard thing to do. No! Well, I told you it'd be a hard thing to do. Damn you, civilian targets. Damn you, no-shoots. I would love to have a range where it was like targets that can... Damn you, civilians. Must you exist? Alright. When it starts moving, what we're gonna have to do is just stop shooting, I think. I'm wise to your tricks, game. Aha! I was paying attention this time. The civilians will live. I'm not a big fan of the classic Resident Evil games. I only really liked Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. To a certain extent. The earlier ones are just a little too slow for my taste. Although I will stream Resident Evil 1 at some point. And yeah, the older AVGN videos really do hold up pretty well. I mean, the older AVGN videos were really fun because it felt like it was a real guy making them. It's before James Rolfe became the AVGN. My favorite AVGN episode... watch out, civilian! I don't want to lose points. My favorite AVGN episode to this day is Spider-Man. Because it just feels so natural. It feels like two people actually talking about games. Oh, that's another street race mission. Yeah, fuck that. Because back in 2007, no, 2008 when I first watched AVGN, it's like, that's what, like, real people sound like. It was the coolest thing ever, because until that point, you know, like, whenever you'd hear anything on, like, TV or the media, it always sounded so fake and canned, whereas AVGN sounded like just a real guy. And the AVGN and Spoonie were the two influences that got me into making videos in the first place. Because it's like, I could do that, except I could talk about positive stuff. And yeah, that's... The Spider-Man song was pretty hilarious. Lethal Enforcers, yes.
Active units respond.
Well, yeah, when he became just, you know, a face or a brand, he was not nearly as good.
Walking in and looking good.
I have Sleeping Dogs, but I haven't had a chance to play it.
Dynasty imports with emphasis on the nasty.
Oh, I think this might be a stealth mission.
Let's see if I can get to Jimmy quietly.
Okay, let's save. This is not
Ninja style.
This is not a bad stealth engine, but I don't remember the controls. You got one control for like... Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. So, here's the problem. Right now I'm using a 360 or Xbox One controller for this, and I don't remember which one's square, and I don't remember which one's circle. I guess we'll find out. Nope, that was the wrong one. Oh, we got spotted. Wait, no, did we kill him? Okay, so that must not have killed him. Okay, good. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Wait, did we kill him? Is he alive? I can't tell. Oh yeah, you'll break his neck if you use the bad cop option. Oh yeah, the AVGN movie that came out 11 years ago.
Damn, I'm in plain sight.
Judo chop. See, now I'm getting all my my mercy points. Later in the game, you got to go through like a BDSM club, because yes, it was the early 2000s, and yes, you could do that back then. That guy must be blinder than me.
Hello? Who's there?
2004 Appleseed movie. Yeah, it's not too bad. But the AVGN movie, I've never seen it, but I've heard it goes on way too long. It's like a 2-hour-long, like, road comedy kind of thing. I'm not really sure why he thought that was needed, but whatever. I mean, he always struck me as kind of like a try-hard filmmaker anyway.
Damn, I'm in plain sight.
Back him!
I am the shadow that walks.
And yeah, AVGN is greater than G4 TV. Although, Tech TV was pretty good.
Get him! Damn, so much for being sneaky.
And see, that stealth wasn't bad. It was just nice, straightforward, pretty fun, you know. Wasn't finicky. There were so many games at this time that just couldn't get it right. Crap, I don't remember. There we go. Uziel Gall time! Apparently Uziel Gall was supposed to be an asshole, but I've not actually read a book that explained how he was one.
Good day to shoot someone.
And also, apparently, the Uzi was based upon a Czech design. It wasn't a indigenous Israeli one, which is kind of sad, but whatever. The Czechs always seem to get ripped off. Give me the AK. Give me the AK. But then again, like, oh wow, just got completely eradicated there. It's the only problem. You can't really stay in cover too well. Give me the AK. Apparently Nick Kang is super strong because he can shoot an AK one-handed. Man, I need to lift more. Because those AKs ain't light, especially a wood and steel one.
Now that was pretty cool.
And you could probably shoot an Uzi one-handed. Not the one in the game, though. But, you know, I mean, you could. Not accurately.
Jeez, fellas. I just wanted to ask a few questions. Don't shoot, man! Ah, Jimmy Fool. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
Look, man, I was ordered to play rough, okay? Something big is going down. Look out, sniper. Get down.
Oh, crap. I almost thought that said shoot the simp. Let's see. Later in the game, you can unlock dual Desert Eagles. You can go totally Leon S. Kennedy on the... I'm so looking forward to doing a video on this game, because, man, this is good. The only GTA game I've played is GTA 5, and I gotta tell you, GTA 5 don't hold a candle to this game. Have I hit him at all? Maybe it's like a supposed to lose fight or something. Okay, that's how we can do that. Okay, let's see if I can actually hit him. Nope, that's not how that's gonna work. And this uses that that horrible inverted control flight nonsense. I mean, you could try to dual wield light machine guns. You'd have to be really strong like Rambo. You wouldn't hit anything. Oh, I think I know what we gotta do. I think we're too close. We gotta like... No, I don't know how I'm supposed to hit this guy. Gotta hit him somehow. No, a 5.56 AK wouldn't be a good alternative just because, mags. Gotta remember mags. AR is gonna be the king just because the AR-15, it's much better than people think it is. It's actually one of the most easy to field strip guns, out there. Like, it's easier to field strip and maintain than the, Kalashnikov. Believe it or not. And I would not have believed it. Okay, can I actually hit him with... No, he's gonna hide right behind that bloody pillar like an asshole. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and let myself get shot and see if this is how it's supposed to... No. Is this supposed to lose? Okay, so it's not supposed to lose. It's just I'm fucking up.
Here comes a lead enema.
How did I do that little roll? Oh, I know how I did the roll. There we go. Okay, there we go. I don't think we're supposed to try to zoom in on him, because if we were, I'd have enough time to actually react. Old painless. Yeah, maybe if he was a Space Marine. Space Marine! Okay, so I'm just stuck right here, so I think... Yeah, because he's actually able to hit me. Okay, I've not taken a single... He's not taking a single bit of damage. Do a barrel. Okay.
Here comes a lead enema.
Alright.
Nice and easy.
And... Did that hit him? I don't get it. You should at least hit him once. Oh, the eyes. The eyes have it! You know, Nick, maybe if you had like a little 300 blackout carbine? You would not. There's no way to reload while dual wielding. They tried to make that work in that Tomb Raider movie, where like Lara Croft had like this weird, like automatic reloading thing that she wore on her back somehow. Oh crap. Okay, well, game, you're gonna do that to me? There we go. Huh, I don't know how you're supposed to do that. I might just let him kill me and just carry on with the story, but it's probably one of those things I figured out. I know I had to figure this out back in the day, but there's no way I could do it now. Oh man, I watched a whole video while I was doing some editing on that Destiny nonsense. Because, you know what? When you're editing video game footage, you just want some slop in the background. And so, for those who don't know, Destiny is a particularly vile drama tube kind of guy. He's the one that if you follow the media surrounding Trump's attempted assassination, he's the guy who was like, I don't care if that guy got shot, with the civilian that got blasted. Did I hit him? Okay, we can hit him. Okay, is there a way to fix that to where it doesn't invert my aim? Inverse aim is off. Good. Oh, I hate it when they do that. It's a preset. Okay, we're screwed. Okay, let's just reload the save anyway, because I already took too much damage. Well, anyway, this Destiny guy, you know, he dislikes Trump supporter, stuff like that. But he's also a drama tuber, real blue hair weirdo. Well, anyway, the whole video went into all of his, shall we say, sexual proclivities. Most notably filming him engaging in certain activities with females that he uses as sort of like a currency, so to speak. It's real corrupt stuff. And so, yeah. Needless to say, the blue-haired drama tube kind of thing seems to be a dank cesspit of the worst order. Okay, we're gonna have to do that, aren't we? Okay, he's gonna fire. No, I needed him. I can't take too many hits from this guy. Okay, he's gonna shoot. And he's gonna hit me immediately. Okay, now... Nope. Bad angle. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. This is where you need a keyboard and mouse, because... That sounds like something that Destiny guy would say.
Ready, aim.
Got him. Got him, finally. Haha.
Damn shame. All shot up but no place to go.
Oh. Pre-RE. And yeah, RE3 really did change the game when it, or RE4 really did change the game when it came to third-person shooting. And I mentioned that in the video that's coming up. And yeah, so-called male feminists are almost always weirdos. Almost always weirdos. We're getting more guns. We could get a new... Actually, let's get a new car. Let's do the car thing. Actually, this will probably just get us in the wrong direction. Yes, we're going to drive the wrong way down the freeway. Haven't you ever seen Houston? Oh, crap, no, don't run over the humans. Damn you, civilians, get out of the way. Don't you know the sidewalk is for driving?
Units in area come in. Assistance requested for 207
Ooh, wait, is that a...
standoff with officers. Suspect
Is that a Hummer? No, it's not.
Respond
Yeah, it kind of is.
Stop right there. Police business.
It's kind of a Hummer-ish.
Appreciate your cooperation.
This looks like sort of a concept for like a H2. I don't know if you can get a Tommy gun in this game or not. I don't remember one. A bummer, yeah. Yeah, the H2 got popular for a while. And then the H3, and I think there's like an electric one now. For me, though, if I was going to get a Hummer, it would have to be the H1 or nothing. Because really, the H2 is nothing more than just like a Chevy Tahoe that looks vaguely Hummer-ish. It's like, that's not the same thing. It's one thing to be, you know, like pro-females, but there's another thing to be, you know, like, oh, I love women and I think that men are evil. It's like when you're doing that, like, you know, there's something off. M16A1 style furniture versus A2. I actually prefer the A1 style more than anything else. If I'm not mistaken, that's a triangular handguard. I think it looks cooler, essentially. But even as I say that, pretty much, well, I just use a railed front end on my ARs. Because they're much more useful. Oh, it's a race mission. Ugh. I mean, I know I wanted to unlock a new car, but racing, fixed handlebar detachable. To be perfectly honest, those are kind of obsolete. Ooh, we could get a car. Yeah. Oh man. Oh crap! I'm in the Hummer. I don't think a Hummer's going to win. Well, I mean, I guess if I do that, that might work. Oh, we're so screwed. This is not exactly the right kind of car for this. It's not really designed for what we're doing with it, but whatever. Hey, somehow I'm actually winning. We're gonna reach speeds of 35 miles an hour. Stolen Valor. Wow. Yeah, those people, they definitely need to cut down on the with Reed. Because I'm a patriot as well. Let's see here. And yeah, like, I don't know what's with... It's not even hard to get together with quality females, so long as you're a quality person yourself. I think one of the biggest problems when it comes to like the male versus female thing these days is just that people kind of forget that women are human beings. That's one of the minor issues there. Oh crap, I think I took the wrong... I took the wrong way down to Albuquerque. Won't wait! Oh crap. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. Okay, let's see. Where's the... Hey, we could go to Bel Air and say hello to, Will Smith. Although I always preferred Carlton myself. I mean, big surprise that I'd like the nerdy guy more. Bip. Man, that The Rock, the movie, is one of the major unsung classics. Okay, good. We did win. Sweet. We got the car brand car. Oh. Well, I mean, I will admit I'm kind of lucky to live in Houston, which is the 4th largest metro in America. So,
Jimmy,
whatever.
this had better check out.
Stop busting my balls, man.
Fresh Princess. Oh my.
That's a good boy. Hey, Rosie, say hello to the poster child against inbreeding, Jimmy Fu.
And I suppose that would make you the poster child for anger management?
Nick was just doing his job, Rosie. Get on with it. What have you got, Nick?
Ancient Wu's triad is behind this. Jimmy was hired by Wu's enforcer, Big Chum.
Kang, I hate to break it to you, but Ancient Wu is one of those urban legends. A ghost story.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Enough, Rosie. Nick isn't gonna chase some pipe dream. He's gonna get Chong, right?
You bet. Jimmy here was kind enough to share the big man's address with me.
Kind enough my ass when my lawyer hears.
Shut up.
Chief, you're not going to let Kang screw up our only lead.
Nick, don't make me regret this.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, still trying to get over a cold. Ugh, I hate being sick. It's like when you're a kid, being sick is like, great, no school. When you're an adult, it's like, oh, great, I get to be sick and go to work on top of that. Oh yeah, Will Smith in the slap. 50 caliber slap! But, yeah, like, the slap was actually mentioned, I think, in one of the, in that latest Bad Boys movie, which I have not seen because I never really cared about that franchise much. Yeah, I'm gonna be 36 this month, so I'm catching up on that 40. See, the hardest part is when you find the right girl, but it doesn't work out because people are human. I don't give up. You just gotta be in the right place at the right, locate the fighting couple. You know, remember that. You just gotta be in the right place at the right time. Oh crap! Wow, this car has some interesting handling. My car. When did Picatinny rails and attachments? I think it would be the 2010s, yeah. They existed beforehand. I remember my grandfather had a rifle with one of them on there in the early 2000s, like 2005 or 6. That's the thing, like, ARs were very expensive at one point. Like, I remember back looking at an AR in 2005, and it was a basic Colt AR-15. And that thing cost, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around $2 grand just for a bone stock AR. And then, even in the 2010s, they were still pretty expensive. I remember around 2015 or 16, I looked at another one called the Sporticle. It didn't have a dust cover, didn't have a forward assist. It was the cheapest of the cheap, and it was still like $500-600. We're very spoiled by PSA these days. People like to hate on it, but like before PSA, if you wanted an AR-15 of any description, you were paying a shitload of money. See a triple X medic? The Colt might have been mil-spec, although I have no idea. That was so long ago. The Hollywood Hills, I have read about such places.
Okay.
I think like
What have we
this
got
place is
here?
burned down already, unfortunately. Oh god, not one of these missions. It's the one thing I hate about.
How you doing? Looking good. Hey, Rosie. Why the long face, kiddo? Let me guess. You got yourself a new partner?
I don't mean any disrespect, but why Nick? The guy's nuts.
But he gets the job done, Rosie. Yeah, he's a bit rough around the edges, but growing up as an orphan would screw with anybody's head.
Come on, everyone's had it tough. So what?
Nah, not like Nick. First, his mother died. She was a dear soul. Then, his father, Henry, got fingered in a drug trafficking scandal and simply disappeared.
I've heard about this. Henry Wilson, right? No wonder trouble runs in the family.
Trouble. Nick's father was the best cop this city's ever had. And a dear friend of mine to boot. Internal affairs said Henry skipped town, but I never believed it, not for a second. Nick was heartbroken when his father vanished.
Well, it had to be rough on a kid. I give you that, but
Hey, number 2. I'm on song like wet on rice.
I'm not your goddamn sidekick, Kang. Just try not to shoot yourself in the foot, okay?
Now, that wasn't too hard, was it?
Don't push it.
And see, that's how you write a female character, you know? I can only imagine what this would be like today. PSA is great. I mean, I've got a number of their firearms, and they've all functioned. I don't know where all the hate comes from. I just get the feeling that's a YouTube thing. It's like, oh, this gun doesn't work.
Nothing like keeping
It's like
profile.
it's like one of like who knows how many that have been manufactured. It's like the one that doesn't.
Okay, take me. I better speed up.
It's a good thing I unlocked that car then. Okay, let's save. Really, I hit it. Okay, come on. There we go. Because you can lose this so bad.
Better slow down.
See, without save states, this is ridiculous. I mean, I'm keeping a low profile. No one would ever know that I was, like, tailing this guy. I mean, you know, the Predator wouldn't even have a clue. Yeah, Motorola's out of business. Vigilante 8. I like. I didn't even know that was. Oh, wait a minute.
Spotted. Okay, let's do it the hard way.
Okay, well, let's redo that. Okay, so this game was developed by, I think, a company called Luxoflux, and if I'm not mistaken,
Drop the pedal.
they also did the Vigilante 8 series of games for the Nintendo 64. And the Vigilante 8 games were the sort of like the N64 equivalent to Twisted Metal. I didn't make the I did not realize they might have done that. AK operators, yeah. Rob Ski did torture tests of both the PSA AK and the PSA. God damn it! The PSA AR. The AK lasted 5,000 rounds and was still functioning, as did the AR. And I did read something. It could be hearsay, so it may not be true. But evidently, a PSA AK was used at a full auto range in Vegas. And it lasted 15,000 rounds before the barrel was shot out and needed to be replaced. So, make of that what you will. having used one of their AKs for like the last 6 years. Damn it all! It's worked pretty well. Although the funny part is the first time I shot it, it had the mag I put in it didn't work. It turned out the magazine itself was broken, had a misshapen follower. Alright. Okay, save. I like how you can continue the mission even if you fuck it up, but I want to try to get it perfect. So there's nothing a little save state can't solve.
Look at that. A smooth operator or what?
It's like I know how to play the video games. There's even a burn down of a PSA AR. It went like I think it went like 300 or 400 rounds full auto, just one mag after the other, which is pretty good because you're not supposed to do that. Arrow precision's not bad. PSA Saber line is pretty good too, but the thing is, the idea is you get an inexpensive rifle.
Hold on a second. Oh shit, it's dim sum time.
Okay, let's save. Oh, I gotta get curvature of the spine. The idea is you get a less expensive rifle, and you just get a shitload of ammo to practice with. Can I shoot behind me? No, I can't. It's a really good thing I upgraded this car, or got a better car. My poor Ford Mustang. Got him. Oh, you bastards. Watch out, civilians. I'm not an NPC. Out of my way, jerk-ass. Okay, we gotta... No! Reload the save. Man, this game gets tough. Oh, come on, I can totally shoot back at these guys. It was just the regular PSA Freedom line. They also did one with a cold hammer forged barrel as well. And it actually lasted less, believe it or not. And I think they just used regular 55 grains. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people being very hypocritical about the whole Trump v. Biden thing. I'm not surprised. I'm seeing it all over the place. I mean, it's just gonna be the way it is. There's a lot of people who drank a lot of Kool-Aid. That's why it's always good to think for yourself. Think for yourself. Out of the way, civilians. Oh, crap. There he comes. And the AI in this game is remarkably good. I'm surprised. That's an understatement of the century, random NPC dude. Go! Save, save. Oh man, I need to get off the street. Batman, where are you? Oh wait, Batman's in New York. Damn you, Batman, why is there not a California Batman? It's like Weed Man. I can just picture him having like that weed plant like on the cowl. It's like only work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you can be on your own anytime. Oh crap! Stupid civilians! Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I think we're gonna... I think we lost him. Okay, let's save again. Yeah, Aero Precision does make good stuff. They're gonna be more expensive than PSA, though. Canonically in New Jersey. Meh. Do I have like a tracker or something on me? Okay, we've hit too many. We've hit too many civilians. We gotta reload that save. I don't want to go to like none thanks to these assholes. Okay, I think we should be able to lose them on this straight away. Just gotta be careful. And by careful, I mean hit every car in front of me. I think that's careful, right? I almost thought that said Facebook Park. It's like Facebook doesn't exist in 2003. In fact, in 2003, I think the only social media as we would consider them is MySpace, which is sort of like a primitive version of Facebook. Or I think it was somewhat similar, although I never used it because fuck humies. There we go. Damn you civilians, get out of my way. I hope Canada doesn't become the 51st state. I mean, every time I see that, I'm like, really? Do we need 51 states in the first place? I'm just saying. Besides, like I said, Canada has its own culture that is very different from American culture. I mean, a good case in point is Benedict Arnold is like considered the arch traitor in America, whereas in Canada he's actually considered one of their national heroes. Because a lot of the loyalists to the British cause went to Canada after America became a thing. Get out of my way, civilians! So it's just, there is a difference between America and Canada. The arch traitor Benedict Arnold, who sided with chaos. PSA guns are good for SHTF. The thing about the difference between a PSA gun and say something from like Daniel Defense or something is a Daniel Defense rifle will probably be able to last 2,000 or 3,000 rounds or more than a PSA rifle, but in SHTF you're not going to be putting thousands of rounds through your gun. You're pretty much going to be farming if you're lucky. It's one of those things where PSA will do everything you need. Damn it, this chase is a lot harder than I thought it would be. In SHTF, you need a gun that will work and that you have ammunition for. So Daniel Defense and stuff like that sounds great, but for the price of a single Daniel Defense, you can buy a shitload of ammunition for your PSA and actually practice with it and shoot it. And if for whatever reason you shoot the barrel out, you can get it rebarreled for a lot less money than a Daniel Defense would cost. Because a new barrel's going to cost maybe $100 or $200. And you're only going to need to replace them every 10,000 rounds. And there's actually some, like, professional shooters that will shoot with shot-out barrels. Which I was very surprised at. Man, this is a hard mission. This kind of reminds me of Last Action Hero. Just with less AC/DC. Let's see, are they going to be able to keep up with me on the straightaway? I think it looks like they're going to be able to do that. No. Hey, that's not my fault if they hit somebody! Come on, game! Now, wait a minute, can I shoot them, or do I just have to escape? Yeah, but I can't actually kill them. But I'm curious. I can shoot. Okay, well let's let's not kill that civilian. Oh, let me see here real quick. It's starting to get on my nerves. Yep, it is. Well, yeah, it is a bit silly to make those felony by doing so. Exactly. Okay, where are these idiots, and can we open up on them? Whoa, they did a lot of damage. Okay, so we do need to escape. But I think... Let's get out of the car. Damn you, civilian! To think I was trying not to hit you. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, let's get away from my car. Okay, we shot their tires out, so we should be good. But they shot my tire out, you asshole! We're tearing up that car. Okay, so we didn't have to try to run from them. Civilian, please get away from the obviously burning car. Boom, motherfucker! Oh, it's beautiful. That's one way to escape them. Nick, what do you have a bad feeling about? We blew up their car. They're literally charred corpses. We could just run away from them and still win. Or we could die by getting hit by a bloody yellow cab. You know, yellow cab, just for that? You know what? I'm gonna shoot your car just for that. You can actually shoot the trunks, and it will actually blow them up. But we probably don't want to lose any more points here. Anthony Mackie said, "Oh yeah, I meant to mention that." Okay, so if you're gonna play as Captain America, you probably shouldn't say that Captain America doesn't actually stand for, well, America. That seems like a very foolish thing to say, but yes, the actor for Captain America, who originally played Falcon, did go on an interview and say, like, well, I believe that, you know, Captain America stands for many things, but America isn't one of them. What? You know, I think Iron Man stands for many things, but iron is, wait, yeah. Daniel Defense didn't lose to PSA, but PSA's Cold Hammer Forge line lost to PSA.
This sucks, Rosie. I don't even know who to hurt.
What else is new, Nick? Well, Cyprus is a financial holdings company linked to the Russian mob. Even more interesting, Chang's limo was just spotted at Krim's Spa in Hollywood.
Thanks, Rosie. You know, you have the makings of a real detective.
The Russian spa? Oh man, that's another thing. So right now in the US we've got something going on where a lot of the picks by Cheeto Man are being put in front of Congress, because you have to have the consent of Congress to appoint people to different government agencies. And so what's interesting though is they're still trotting out some old conspiracy theories about one person named Kristi Noem. They're saying she's a Russian asset when that's been debunked like 3 years ago. It's ridiculous. Thank you for the fancy vehicle. I shall take that. We're gonna expropriate it in the name of the people's glorious California revolution. I mean, never mind. Yeah, they some of them are leaving. I mean, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. Hope you like those increased tax rates. But anyway. So yeah, the confirmation hearings are all pretty bad. I love the fact that people are more turned on about politics though today than they once were, because used to be no one ever thought about confirmation hearings, and so a lot of the stuff kind of got swept under the rug, but now people actually care about what's going on in their own country.
I think I'll check this spot out.
But it's always been stupid. Like, politicians have always had, like, room temperature IQs. Oh, yes, Bernie. All those Bernie bros. You know, I find it fascinating that people liked Bernie Sanders, you know, with his The bread lines are a good thing. That is one square-shaped head.
You have the right to soak in your own urine.
Oh, I missed the 2000s. But yeah, Bernie took a lot of money from the... Oh, I remember this stealth mission. This is actually pretty good. Oh, I think this is the one with the weirdos. Okay, so that's our judo chop. Yeah, Bernie took a lot of money from the big pharma, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Bernie was actually at one time friends. Damn it all! I forgot what control was. Bernie was actually friends with RFK, but that's how it goes. You vape, bro? Actually, no, vaping didn't exist in 2003. But annoying ponytails do. I gotta tell you, the worst hairstyle for males has gotta be that goddamn man bun. I do not know why people like the man bun. It is just obnoxious by its very existence. Hey, it's Bernie Sanders right now. Yep, we're fighting the Russian mob now. It's the early 2000s. I mean, you got. Why would you not fight the Russian mob? Oh yeah, there's the weird bondage freak. Which we mean average Tuesday in LA. You know what? I'm actually just gonna smack him. Just for being a degenerate. And you, just because blue is a terrible color on you. Let's save. One thing that, oh crap, smack him! Nope, nope. I must have missed where... Missed a guard. Okay, they must just stay asleep. Alright, now where is a Humie with which we can smack in the face? Yep, yeah, well, that, they spotted me. Okay, I think what we want to do is we'll just go right down the middle. Nobody sees me. Don't kick over the... Smack him. That is an atrocious purple, sir. Mr. Libido. They're clones!
I was just looking to get a shiatsu, but on second thought, I think I'll pass.
Too late for that, comrade.
Well, just hold on to your towels, okay? Come on, let's get it over with. I got shit.
Fight bathers. This is the kind of humor that games are sorely lacking. It's not awkward or overly referential humor. That's the thing. Like, this was... I'd be able to get these guys taken down a lot faster if I could remember the combos instead of just button mashing. I can't hear you. I'm wearing a towel. Come on, kick him in the dick.
Guns are overrated.
Save. I have no idea how I pulled that off, but I'm just gonna go with it. Wow. I like how we've literally set the building on fire just fighting this guy. What's my... I need to remember what that stupid combo is from Monkey Paw, because that does a lot of damage. Hello, Rally Flaming Wikiki. Although you got here just in time. You got like 10 minutes till I gotta go. Saber AR would fare in a combat... Well, any AR would work. I mean, it's not like an AR stops being good just because it's not expensive. A saber would work as well as any, you know. Even if all you got was just a traditional, you know, like 308 AR, if somebody's shooting at you, it's not going to just stop working. Uh-oh. Oh my. Hey. See, these are... Oh crap, this guy's good. There's a cheat code you can use to turn Nick Kang here into a stripper. It'll still have his voice, but it'll be like a half-naked female. It's hilarious. Man, that guy's tough. There's nothing worse than a public bathroom. Damn it. And like in a combat scenario, it's not like the enemy's gonna go like, how much did you spend for your rifle? I mean, I can't fight somebody who only spent like $500 on a rifle. I mean, like, that's just, your power level is too low. The amount of money you spend on a gun is not gonna be, does not determine how fast the bullet exits the muzzle. Now, public bathrooms at, say, a Buc-ee's isn't bad because they're actually... Ooh! Oh, come on, that should have taken him down. Gondwana, the man-baby patriarch.
Who the man?
I mean, that sounds, kind of strange there, but okay. Ugh.
Well, Comrade John, I can't say I'm pleased.
Say cheese, boys.
Rocky, come on.
Look how small that digital camera is. It's like the size of a pack of cigarettes.
For the week. Yeah, it's too slow. We'll never learn the whole of it in time.
I can't push these shops any harder. Many of them aren't cooperating. We can punish only so many. Ancient Wu is most unhappy.
Screw the old man. Haven't you heard? The general is in town looking for his money. And that's bad news for all of us.
The general? He is your problem. We do the laundering and that's it. And I'm telling you, the cops are all over us.
Got that right. Hands up, nice and easy.
The idiot? I didn't know, I swear. That's the guy. Kill him.
Okay, let's save. Cold Hammer Forged is better, but Nitrite will do. Maybe a degenerate, but he's got a heart of gold and infinite wealth. Huh. Man, if ever I had time, that sounds like a series that'll be fun just for the memes. Give me Kalashnikov. Wait, can he dual wield a Kalashnikov and a shotgun at the same time? Oh my god! Nick Kang must be like half Terminator. Because he can dual wield an AK and a Spaz 12 shotgun somehow. I mean, you know, the Predator, I think, would probably find him a mighty hunt. Okay, come on. Pick up the shotgun. That's a lot of shotguns. So at SHOT Show, there apparently is going to be a repro of the Spaz. It's not going to be 1-to-1, but that is interesting. If the build quality is good, we might actually have a Spaz on the market again after 40 years. I'm not sure it's really worth it, but yeah. The Kanginator, yep. Yeah, it was like half the Russian army in this bloody bathhouse. Oh my. One wonders what they're up to. They don't really sound Russian. Blast him! Blast him!
I'm not gonna reason with you. I'm just gonna shoot you.
Give me all the AKs. Serious crime drama stuff with it. Oh come on, don't make me have a boss fight where he spawns right on top of me, game. Oh yeah, okay, that reminded me. Thank you, Tim 10 Man. So, we've got drama, because everything is drama these days, right? So the drama at the SHOT Show is there's a guy that wanted to bring in like this silenced Russian rifle called the VSS. It's, if you're a gun guy, you know what it is, and it's like the hot sexiness. But this guy basically looks like a stoner, and is like, oh man, we could like, and welcome back, Triple X Man. He's like, oh man, we could make like this rifle, this extremely difficult rifle, in like 6 months, man. We don't actually have one, and the ones that like we do have are like made out of all Russian parts that we got from like the gray market. And like, I just know metal, man, because like metal is like, it speaks to me. I'm like a dwarf. He didn't say this, but like I'm a dwarf that understands metal. He didn't actually say the dwarf part, but he did like act like he was like this metal magician kind of guy that like the metal will speak to him. And like Ian McCollum was doing a video on it, and he was all like, well, this top cover is rubbing on the bolt. It's like, you can't make it up. It's too hilarious. It's like, but there's gotta be drama in everything. And if you actually look at your YouTube recommendations, you might end up seeing that they're going on about, really, I did not mean to jump out of the car like that. Bust the crazy chefs. Really? All that for stupid pizza, people? Come on! They got like giant swords. Actually, this looks like katanas. It's a wakizashi. Let's smack him. Damn, still can't get that bloody combo to work. Okay, let's see if we can get him to surrender if I, like, shoot at him. Nope, all he's gonna do is run. All he's gonna do is run like an asshole. Smack him. I wonder what they were fighting about. Oh, come on! Sure I can catch one overweight sushi chef. There we go. Won't any of you see reason and just surrender? Come on, do it. Yep.
If I wanted a kiss, I would call your mom.
Oh yeah. If this was a Karen, we'd be screwed. I mean, we can fight the Russian mob, take out half the... Really? Really, Black Sedan asshole? Really, you're gonna... Why can't the people just... Now, we can definitely tell this is 2003 because nobody has their phone out. If this was today, they'd be all filming it. This would be on... all over... Give me that fancy car. Oh my. I always see people with cars like these around here. And I'm like, would you really want to drive a $100,000 car to Kroger's and risk having somebody smash your fancy-ass car with like a basket? You know, I'm just saying, like, I'd be too nervous to drive such a thing. All the AKs are going to be more or less the same. Some will have a slightly higher build quality to them. Whoa! Yeah, this game's not really designed for these kind of stunts. Finland probably has the best build quality, so it probably had to be the best AKs. But they haven't come into the country since 1976, so probably never gonna get those. And the AKs that are here are worth a ridiculous amount of money, so yeah, they're collectible. Alright, let's see if we can't unlock a new shooter. Oh, Kroger. Yeah. Although Kroger does have slightly better prices than other places, though. There's a rumor going... Ooh, we finally got... We finally got semi-auto pistols. We've got the Boomer Blaster itself, the 1911. It wasn't so long ago that all the gun bros on YouTube were going on about how bad the 1911 was, when in reality the 1911 was, you know, always good. But you know what? It got clicks. Why the 1911 will get you killed in the streets. 2 million views. But, oh man, I got completely blasted. I'm gonna blame you, Triple X Medic. Okay, how do I crouch?
You gonna give up, or do I have to get mad?
Okay. Not the tennis balls. The best AR-15 barrel length is 20 inches. It's a bit, okay, so that's not gonna work. We have to actually get cover when we fight a bunch of them then. But the 20-inch AR-15 barrel length is gonna get the maximum ballistics advantage from the 5.56 cartridge. Yep, they like to make fun of that. You know, it's like 2 world wars, they barely used them. Now, the thing about the 1911s that were used like in the military around the 1970s and 80s is they were pretty clapped out. Because, you know, by 1985, if you're using a pistol that has been in the military since 1945, of course it's going to have problems. Damn, what the hell? Got a tennis ball Terminator over here. I mean, that is one way to stop the dogs from sniffing out the Terminators. Alright, save. I still want a range setup like this. Okay, so they got like, you know, they have rate increasing devices on their tennis ball launchers. ATF will be very angry. See, once the Glock became extremely popular, that's when it was like, oh, the 1911 is terrible. No, no, no! Come on, come on, come on, do it! Okay, when I read that...
Treat a gun like a woman. Hold it firmly in your hands. Take sight of what you want. And then, fire off a few rounds into your target.
I mean, I'm not sure that's how you would treat a female, but whatever. Whatever game, I guess, whatever floats your boat. Alright, we'll play a little bit more of this for just a second. Because we are 2 hours, 2 minutes in.
Hey, Chief. Who's the suit?
Nick, this is Agent-in-Charge Masterson from the FBI. Seems that they had the spa under surveillance when you...
When you pulled your John Wayne stunt and blew it all to hell. We've been working on this for weeks, Kang.
Sorry. Sitting around stuffy vans eating donuts cramps my style. You want this, Rocky? Let me show this around and see if I get any takers.
You telling me you know someone who can ID this guy?
Maybe. An arms dealer out in Venice Beach. Real piece of work. Done business with Russians for years. If there's trouble, then he's in it.
Whoa, whoa, pal. I'm running this up now, and you don't so much as take a leak unless I say so.
Speaking of which, Masterson, your fly's open.
Masterson, we agreed to let him do his thing. You know he's our best bet.
Damn. Don't make me regret this, Kang.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Exactly. 8 rounds is good enough for, you know, the average defensive scenario. Most of the time, we won't even need 1. Because criminals want somebody they can easily take down, not someone who's going to fight back. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been another awesome stream. I'm glad everybody could show up. I'll look at the last of the chats here. Okay, I first read that as Pepperan. I was like, what does that have to do with anything? No, Prepper. It said AR users were soldier wannabes. Pfft. Wow, the AR is not going to get you killed. The AR is perfectly adequate. Alright, and yeah, the Glock is pretty overrated for what it is. I mean, it's just a polymer frame pistol. It's not... It's great, but it's not going to basically confer on you the rank of Jedi Master either. In any event, I'm General Lotz, wishing you good true crime streets of LA, good true crime New York, whatever. Make